Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for December 2 through 8. We've got our little holiday theme, I'm sure you can see. We're going to use a little Rudolph playing card deck here. We're going to do something a little different because I could not find any Christmas decks that I liked. And then we're going to go ahead and do a money affirmation from a money abundance affirmation deck here. I know around the holidays, a lot of people get very stressed out about money. And even if you don't celebrate the holidays or it's not a holiday where you live right now, people are always wanting to manifest abundance. So why not? That's what we'll look into. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is happening for you December 2 through 8? Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, December 2 through 8. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, my darlings. Your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That feels right to me. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, my darlings. Well. Look at you, Capricorn, all Ace of Diamonds. So, this is going to be some good energy coming in here. Okay, this is going to have to do with overcoming some kind of a financial block, coming into abundance, coming into an energy of finances, coming into opportunity. This could be a nice little surprise bonus coming your way that maybe you weren't anticipating, or you might be getting word that you're going to be getting a bonus, or maybe you're getting your bonus early if your job does that. This could also be something along the lines, my dears, of an opportunity that's coming your way where you're breaking out of a financial block. This I'm treating as Ace of Pentacles. An Ace of Pentacles, when it comes up for me, like when I'm using a tarot deck, it has a really special meaning for me because over the years reading, I've seen it basically means the person that I'm reading for is breaking out of like generational curses or breaking out of generational like financial issues. So something may be happening Monday, Tuesday where you're clearing this energy, but Spirit wants you to know that for some of you, it's going to be so subtle, you're not even going to know that it happened. Like you blink and you missed it, right? But when I say you missed it, it doesn't mean that you missed the opportunity. It just means that you don't realize you cleared it. So it could have something to do with boundaries for some of you. Like maybe you're catching yourself setting a boundary within yourself. Like maybe you're being more cautious about your spending, or maybe you're getting like a stronger willpower when it comes to spending, or maybe you're like feeling obligated to like spend a lot of money on a person and you're catching yourself and you're saying, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't do that. So it could be something very subtle, like where you don't even notice it. But pay attention to the coming weeks, because I really feel, Capricorn, like your relationship with money is changing. And for a lot of you, what Spirit is saying is you've been looking for a job for a while, or but this is more so those of you who already have a job. Maybe you're working 2 jobs even, right? Or you have a job and a side hustle or something, and you've been looking for a long time and you feel very blocked in finding a new job. Spirit is saying is that they were letting some time pass because they wanted you to manifest your relationship with money first, because the bigger paying job is coming in, the higher paying job is coming in, but they just wanted you to manifest, to master your relationship with money, so that when that more money came in, it's going to make a difference. You're not going to go right back to the same thing where you're like, oh crap, like even this isn't enough pay, right? So something is clearing with your relationship with money, and I feel that you can expect that something will be coming down the pipeline, so to speak, in the near future in terms of job or work. Especially those of you who've been looking and you're like, what in the heck, why is nobody hiring me? The job might not come in until after January. I do want to say that, but I feel something is happening Monday, Tuesday where this shift is happening or this block is being removed. And some of you you could just be coming into some extra money, just some hallelujah, just some little extra blessing coming your way. But again, that in itself is also a sign that you're getting unblocked, because you're opening up to that flow. You're opening up to that unexpected blessing. Your Wednesday, Thursday, Capricorn, is the Joker. So maybe some of you are going to go see the Joker in the middle of the week. gonna go see the Joaquin Phoenix movie. I don't know. It could be, though, this is gonna be more along the lines of treating this card as the Fool, right? So in tarot, when the Fool comes up, this is a big leap of faith. So this is pretty safe to say, Capricorn, something is happening where you're changing the way you do things. You're changing your MO around. Okay, and for some of you, it can be that Ace of Diamonds is an opportunity being handed to you, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. It could be unexpected. I feel that for some of you, you are being offered something that maybe is a little bit related to what you already do in terms of work, but it's also very different. And so it's kind of like this whole new journey. For some of you, you might be leaving a job where you have been there for a very, very long time. So it could be a really big leap of faith in that way. And for some of you, you're just making some plans. I feel like some of you are deciding that you are going to get really prepared for some really big life changes. And I feel that those of you who are doing that, I see you in the middle of the week sitting down and really going over your finances, really going over your money, and you're catching all these things. You're catching all these little, like, oh my goodness, this money's being taken from my account every month. I didn't even realize it's a small amount. And oh my goodness, I just realized that this needs to be repaired. It's using a lot of electricity, or the, faucet's dripping or whatever. And all of a sudden you're catching all these little things where money was just kind of bleeding out and you weren't noticing it. So I feel for some of you, something is happening where you're catching all of these things, or you're getting rid of unnecessary expenses that were just sliding by you. Like you weren't even noticing they were sneaking by you. So there's like this alertness that's coming, but it's happening because you're preparing for some big step. You're preparing for some really big change. I do feel for some of you, it's because you're deciding to save money because you're going to either try your hand at investing, or you're wanting to start some kind of business, or you're wanting to put it into something that you're wanting to put out there. So you're looking at, where can I get the finances from, or how can I make the money work for me to fund some kind of a dream. I feel like some of you are wanting to fund some kind of a dream. For other ones of you, you're just kind of taking a leap of faith into something very new. But again, it feels to me, it's like just your whole MO is changing. Like the way you look at things, your perception, you're doing things different than how you would have done them before. And that doesn't surprise me with Ace of Diamonds coming up as your first card, because that's a massive change. So by midweek, you might be feeling it, that, oh wow, I'm more confident, or oh wow, I'm seeing things differently, or oh wow, I'm feeling called or guided to go in a new direction. So lots of energy shifting. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my darlings, is, oh, look at you. You've got 8 of Hearts, Capricorn. This does not surprise me at all. Not in the least bit. Okay, 8 of Hearts can be feeling very overwhelmed because you've got a lot of good things going on, or a lot of good things coming your way. Sometimes people can see it as like being kind of very overwhelmed, or not being sure what to do. We already know you're taking a leap of faith. We already know this. But with the 8 of Hearts, or the 8 of Cups, I see this come up when somebody breaks through a block. And I already said I feel like you're going to break through a block. So it's pretty safe to say, my dears, that you are really, really opening your eyes this week. You really are breaking out of a financial block. Now, when 8 of Cups comes up, it's a card that comes up for me when somebody felt very hopeless. They felt very stuck. And all of a sudden, the block is lifted. The block is removed. And they start seeing all these opportunities, right? All of these possibilities. Like it was tumbleweeds and crickets, and there was just nothing. There was no hope. To all of a sudden, oh my gosh, the sky's the limit. There's so many different ways out of this town. There's so many different ways that, I can invest in my future. Like all of a sudden you're seeing all the possibilities, and it's exciting, but it can also be very overwhelming. Capricorn, I feel that for some of you, your block was that you didn't know what you wanted. Because growing up, you were made to feel like what you wanted was stupid, or it wasn't important, and now Spirit is trying to help you manifest this change, and this block is being lifted. So it's like Spirit is saying, okay, Capricorn, we're going to try to help you along. We're going to try to help you along with the process. We're going to try to speed this up. And they're coming in with like the sample platter, right? They're putting everything in front of you. And so it's like, it's up to you to taste and to figure out what you want to do. Okay, and for some of you, it can be in that you have more than one opportunity being presented to you. But for a lot of you, it's going to happen more so by way of ideas. Like you're feeling called in different directions, or all of a sudden you have all of these brilliant ideas coming your way that, oh, I could do this or I could do that. And you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So what you need to do is sit down, write down a list of the different ideas that have come to you, or the different offers that have been presented to you. And imagine yourself, spend a few minutes with each, imagining yourself having made that choice, having gone in that direction, and pay attention to which ones make you feel the happiest, which ones feel right to you. And then you narrow it down in that way. When you have a smaller list of, wow, these were the ones that I felt happiest, then begin to research those. How much time is it going to take you? How much money is it going to cost you? What are you sacrificing? What are you gaining? Then from there, you can go ahead and really figure out what makes sense for you. Like, okay, you know what? This sounds like it's going to be the best option for me. So it's going to be kind of process of elimination. You know, use your imagination, use your brain as like a little fitting room, or as a little like, you know, like you're trying it on. You're trying on these options. So, yeah. 8 of Hearts or 8 of Cups for me is very much like you all of a sudden have all these options. But also, it's about wanting to move on and wanting to find something more, right? Wanting to find something more. So it's like this spiritual connection. Some of you are receiving a really big offer and you're really happy. And then shortly thereafter, you're in this energy of feeling very... like something is missing again, right? So you're going to need to work on your spiritual connection, okay? You have a wish coming true. Some wishes coming true. I read this as 7 of Cups, and I just realized it would be 8 of Cups, but that's still not a mistake. For some of you, there's a 7 of Cups energy coming in with it. 8 of Cups is letting you know your wish is coming true. When I see 8 of Cups, your wish is coming true, but once you receive it, you're like, oh, but something is still missing. So Capricorn, don't let that freak you out that, oh my gosh, I'm cursed, that I can never be happy. Something works out and then like I'm miserable again. You are connecting and opening up spiritually. Finances are picking up. Some opportunity is coming your way. You know, some wish is being fulfilled. And then from here, it's just make time for your prayer. Make time for your meditation. Make time, if you can, to volunteer or get involved in a cause or something that's meaningful for you. That like you want to see make a difference in the world. So you have good things coming. Just don't fall into that trap of, oh, I thought I'd be happier when I made X amount of dollars. Or I thought I'd be happier when I had this promotion. Or I thought I'd be happier when I got engaged. Or whatever it is that's happening for you. It doesn't mean that what you had handed to you isn't for you. It just means that you also need to bring in the emotional fulfillment, you know, doing the things that you're excited about, doing the things that are meaningful for you. It can be as simple as listening to music that soothes your soul. It can be as simple as taking, you know, a bubble bath, or getting a massage, or going and volunteering, or, you know, praying or meditating or journaling, right? You're going to find it step by step. Let's go ahead and see what's coming up for you with your money affirmation. And guys, I highly suggest watching your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks they may resonate more. These are general readings after all. You might like the affirmation for those more. Whatever the case, feel free to check them out. All right, Cappies, you have, let's move these guys out of the way because they knock over the affirmation card. You have gratitude. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip it over and we're going to take a look at the affirmation on the back. But before we do this, take a look at the pictures on the card and see what's jumping out at you, my dears. The colors, the images, what does it speak to you? What does it say to you? Now, one of the things that is really jumping out at me is the rose in the back right there. You see that rose right there? So for me, the rose is a symbol of like just beauty and attraction. And so I feel like, you know, and I always kind of say this when I think of the rose, right? When the rose blossoms, when the rose opens up, the rose doesn't grow feet and run around chasing after bees, looking for bees. The rose just opens up and the bees come to the rose. So I feel that when you're in the gratitude, what Spirit is saying, Capricorn, is you're going to attract opportunities. For some of you, it can be in love and romance, but because you had that Ace of Pentacles and we have this feeling of like, you know, that blockage, you know, breaking, it can also be in your money, in your career. So you might find that you are creating this energy where all of a sudden you're in demand. Like people are coming to you. People are finding you. People are finding you on LinkedIn or whatever you're on, or, you know, I want to say career builder. I don't even know if that's still a thing. I've been so out of the like corporate office work. I don't know what's like on there now, you know, but like whatever the job forums are, or whatever, like you have people seeking you out. You have people seeing you and saying, wow, you know, like we want to work with Capricorn. So you are creating opportunity, or you're becoming magnetic. That's the first thing that jumped out at me. And so that's how I read that. So I would say, look at what jumps out to you. What does it speak to you? And make it more personal in that way. So the affirmation itself, Caps, you've got here, I am grateful for and appreciative all the abundance I have in my life today. I am grateful for and appreciative of all the abundance I have in my life today. So try to pay attention on what you have instead of on what's lacking, and that will make it grow, right? Where we put our attention, where we put our focus, we get more of that. So I understand it might not be, you know, where you want it to be, but, you know, once upon a time, the only possessions I had to be grateful for when I started out trying to practice gratitude was an air mattress that had a leak in it, and shoes that were torn. Like when I walked, the soles would like flip-flop, like they were talking. You know, like that's all I had. That's really all I had. And I had some clothes, right? But as far as possessions, that's all I had to be grateful for. So you will find, my dears, that if you can just be in gratitude, even if it's broken, even if it's busted down, even if it's leaky, whatever it might be, just say thank you. I'm glad I have this, right? I can tell you from my own experience, it works. It might not be an overnight process, right? But you will have more things come your way. You will attract more and better things, right? You know, I don't have an air mattress anymore. I have a regular bed, a very comfortable bed. I have comfortable shoes. I have more than one pair of shoes. They're not torn, you know. So just little by little, you're going to manifest more if you can do this, if you can be in the gratitude. Okay, again, watch your moon sign, rising sign video, and watch the channeled messages. I do have a link in the description of the video. All the channeled, spirit channeled, angel channeled messages for December are up, so you can click on the link if you want to watch those. It is my voice you hear, but it's not me talking. I step aside, I let spirit come through. I'm going to do love readings for December in a couple of days, and I'll post those when they're up, but I may or may not continue to do love readings. I'm on the fence about that. I don't know. You guys will tell me if you want me to keep doing love readings or if they're helpful for you. And the private readings calendar is taken down right now, guys. I need to get the 2020 forecasts done, and I need to retweak the calendar. Once that's done, I'll be taking private readings again. I'll let you guys know. I'll announce when I'm doing the 2020 forecasts, and all the other readings are back online. I will let you know, but they are temporary down for a little bit. So thank you for your patience. I thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Have a fabulous week, Capricorn.